Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel today. It's our second video and I'm really excited that I got a hold of this product. It was one that I've wanted for quite some time, like I said to you guys in the previous video. And if you've hopefully seen the Instagram post as well, I did put a little tease up yesterday of what we may be opening. But like I said last week in our first video, the Vivid Voltage era was about the time that I got into Pokemon. So today I've managed to get a hold of a Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer box. I was down in one of the collectible stores the other week and I managed to come across some. So if you haven't already known, at the moment, I'm just going to open this in the background here. At the moment, there was originally supposed to be another batch of stock come in regards to Vivid Voltage. But unfortunately, all those orders actually got recently cancelled. You can't get them coming in anymore. It sounds like the Vivid Voltage box has been discontinued. So I was very lucky to get a hold of this product the other day at a really good price too, because it's always hard with these kind of sets. Alrighty, so I do apologise, it is a bit close today. I have got the camera zoomed back as far as possible, but we'll do what we can. So straight off the bat with our ETB, so this one is an Elite Trainer box. So in your Elite Trainer boxes, they're always shown on the back of the product here, but you get yourself 8 packs of that particular set. Usually get a packet of energy cards as well. You get yourself some sleeves, some dividers, some dice, the game, trading card rules, and then some status condition counters as well. So straight off the bat, we also get one of these books inside. It tells us about the set, you know, all the new Vs and V Maxes that you can get, the trainer cards, and then it's of course a nice little tick sheet, which now that I've got one, I can go through and actually tick off what ones I've got. So there's some really cool cards in this set that I have already pulled, which I will show soon. But getting into the box, this is how they come. So a little divider in there, a little chunky chew sits on top there. Inside, get yourself a few products. We'll pull this one out. Straight off the bat, you get yourself the trading card rule book. So we'll go over this in a later video. We'll do a couple of how to play the trading card game. So it just tells you about the different zones, how to play, all the different things you can do in a turn, etc. Get our energy packet right there. A whole bunch of sleeved energies. I believe it's about 50, maybe 100. I can't quite remember. Very handy for myself as a player of the CHU game. Alrighty, and there's our deck dividers as well. So in these ones, I personally do store a lot of my cards in the ETBs that I've got collected in the past. So they come in very handy. But we'll get into a few packets. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show off the code card today, guys, because it is an ETB, and I do want to get the dice and the sticker and the sleeves and everything like that in the game. But that's okay. So straight off the bat, some really cool cards in this set. And we do not show the card that way. So for those that don't know, green on the back, not the best pulls. White on the back, such as this one here, is our better pulls. So not too good here. We go for the front. That's our little card trick, and then we'll start off with an energy. So I hope you guys have been well in the little break between videos here. I've been doing pretty good. Just sort of finishing off some work. I've got some holidays now, which is great. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Been playing a lot of Arceus lately, so that's pretty cool too. I'm really enjoying it. I'm up to one of the final areas at the moment, so I won't spoil too much. Going into a Sandile, a Seedot, Charmander as the reverse. We'll get into that card in a second. And then a Ninjask. Ninjask there as our rare. So, yeah, so I hope you guys have all been doing pretty well. What's there to say about this set? There's a lot, actually. What am I worried about? We have, of course, the big hitter in this set is that that Rainbow Pikachu VMAX, the big old chunky chew. There's some other really cool hits, some amazing rares. You can get yourself the legendaries from the Sword and Shield game. So in the Sword and Shield game, of course, we had Zacian and Zamazenta. So you can get them. Opal, you can get that as a full art rainbow. I have managed to pull one of them behind the scenes before. Traded that off to one of my good friends at Mighty's Collection, so check his page out as well. Check his videos out. He's been doing some DBZ at the moment, but he's got some heaps of Pokemon cards. So going into the Whismer here, into the drill bar. I hope you guys can see that. Will it help if I zoom in? We'll zoom into there, hey? Hopefully that's not too bad for you. That's a lot better, isn't it? Alrighty, Wilma, Cottony, Pepek, and then just an Exeter at the moment. Not too bad at all. Very happy so far. Of course, for me, it's not always about the big pulls. It's about the pulls that really sort of matter, that go down in memory for you. So for me, I'll show off a couple of them at the moment. Riolu, definitely one of those cards. Now, it is, of course, just the common, but Riolu into Lucario, two of my favourite Pokemon. I joined Pokemon in terms of playing the games in Gen 4, being the Diamond and Pearl era. So, of course, Riolu and Lucario, big cards from those, big Pokemon, I should say, from those sets. And then, just as I was talking about those amazing rares as well, I managed to get the Shield, Sword version, sorry, not Shield. So I've managed to pull so far a amazing rareization. The amazing rares have the rainbow behind them. So that's a really good one. I could have sworn I had pulled the Zamazenta, but I just having looking before the video, couldn't really find it. And then, yeah, we'll go into another couple of packs. So you only get 8 packets in a ETB. So never always the best. You can get 8. I could have swore it used to be 10, but I may be completely wrong there. But they're a great product. I personally love them from a collector aspect. You know, you get yourself the sleeves and everything like that. The dice, I find the dice really handy. So here we go. Hitmontop, Crocorock, Delmise, into a Duskull, Ferroseed, Walmer, Sandile, a Riolu, there we go, just as we were chatting about him. Of course, I do have quite a few of these. There is a Lucario in this set as well. Hopefully we'll pull one of them. Execute, and then into a Talonflame. Nice little V card there. Awesome stuff. Actually do need this card. And I'm currently in the process of getting a Center Scorch VMAX deck. So Center Scorch you do get from the... We'll pop him up there. Center Scorch you do get from Darkness Ablaze, I believe it is. Yeah, it does use the Talonflame, mostly for that fast flight attack. So in your first turn, very handy. If you go first, you can use this attack. Of course, during the TCG, you cannot attack usually on your first turn. So that's why Talonflame here is very helpful, getting to draw 6. Of course, it does have a couple of really handy attack there with the 160 for 3 energy, 2 fire, and 1 colorless. Alright, we've gone through a couple of packs already. These ones here are our status condition counters. So the status of poison and burnt. So with fire type, of course, you usually would see a Pokemon getting burnt. Sometimes with things like Gengar and your poison type Pokemon, you might see them getting poisoned. So it just means at the start of each turn, sometimes you've got to flip a coin, and sometimes you've got to add some extra damage. So always handy to have on hand. And of course, just as I said earlier, get some really cool dice here. So love the dice, and then each dice always has the logo as the number 1. So for this one, it's the Vivid Voltage logo, and it's a nice bright yellow dice. So the dice have all the different numbers. I use them typically to calculate how much damage is on a Pokemon. Although say after a particular time, what I'll personally do is maybe instead of, oh, bumped a little steel case in the back there. After a particular amount of time, if this has got 30 left, rather than having 160, I'll just put the dice over the top of this number and put 30, saying there's 30 HP left. So if you guys do want to learn about the TCG, do keep tuning in. I've got a video getting organised pretty soon. We'll get up, it's a whole how to play guide and everything like that. Yeah, as well as we might work out a little deck or something to go with that one as well. Maybe a Pikachu VMAX deck or something, which I'll show you guys shortly. Some of my bigger pulls that I've had in the past so far. Some of my favourite pulls. There we go, the Charmeleon, Telescopic Sight. I really want to touch on this card because it's a very handy card. As we can see, it's a Pokemon item card, and it's also a Pokemon tool card. So the attacks of this card is attached, the attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to does 30 more damage to your opponent's benched V or GX Pokemon. So very handy. There's some decks there, in particular, the new Intellions and stuff like that, where they will do bench damage. So attaching it to those cards, of course, attacking those Vs, getting those 2 or 3 prizes, very handy stuff to get that extra bit of damage. You never know when it'll come in handy. Clobberpuss, I've got a little deck that I'm working on at the moment regarding this little Clobberpuss, nice little single prize deck. So hopefully that will turn out to pretty good stuff. Zygarde there, nice little reverse. And then into, hey, an Orbeetle V Full Art. Love that. Love full art cards. I find that full arts are the best. I'm not too much of a fan on the rainbows, personally, but I do love full arts. They look fantastic. It's not too bad in regards to a card as a whole. Very nice centering. Very clean on the back there. So we have Orbeetle V. Very good deck as well with this one. Mostly with the VMAX, and that's doing the bench damage. So loving that. That's a very handy one. We will sleeve those ones up. I haven't got any sleeves. I forgot to grab them. Of course, I will save the sleeves that we've got here today, which are these ones here. It's just got the same imagery as on the side of the ETB. I will save them for a deck, which I reckon we will go for a little deck to do with this guy, Pikachu V. So these now, after pulling that nice good hit there, these are some of my favourite cards that I've pulled so far from the Vivid Voltage set. So the best way to tell with Vivid Voltage is you do have this little logo down the bottom here with the Vivid Voltage one there. So we've got Pikachu V and, of course, VMAX. I will be honest, haven't actually pulled one of these yet. Got this from one of my good friends. We struck a nice little deal, managed to get one of them. So thank you to Vader, who will hopefully tune into this one. See that one? That's your card there, Vader. Colossal VMAX. Colossal was definitely one of my favourite Pokemon. Oh, I meant to... We'll share that one in a sec, eh? So Colossal V and VMAX. Colossal, definitely one of my favourite Pokemon to come out of the Sword and Shield games. So very happy with those pulls there. Those ones I definitely have pulled myself. And then, of course, this was the first ever full art. So obviously I talked about the first ever rainbow I pulled last time on the channel, and that was in regards to the Charizard. But this was my first ever full art. The Galarian Surfetch'd, another one of my favourites from Sword and Shield, evolving from Farfetch'd, and of course it is the Galarian form. Nice new deck that's actually come out recently in regards to that one. So let me know in the comments down below if you do want to see that one. I'll try and chase up some more Surfetch'd, and we'll do a deck profile on that one. But basically, there's a couple of things to do with the Galarian Zapdos that we pulled in the last video, and this one here. So we'll go into another couple of packs. Love to know your biggest hits from Vivid Voltage. Please let me know down in the comments below in regards to that one. It was definitely a very popular set, of course, with the Pikachu V and VMAXs, of course. That Rainbow Chew, very popular card. I believe it's going for hundreds of dollars, even just raw. But graded is even more than that. So we've got a Caralis here, a Stone Energy, Electric, Milcery, Wooper, Nincada, Whismur, Drillbur, Electric again, and just a Fortress this time around. Awesome stuff there. So we'll go for another pack real quick. It would be awesome if I could pull that Charizard, not Charizard, sorry, that Pikachu. But honestly, in this set, I'd be really happy to grab a Zamazenta to go with my Zacians. I think those amazing rares with the rainbow in the background look absolutely fantastic. And what else is there? Oh, this Steelix V. Steelix V as a full art is really cool too. It's got a nice big green background on that one. We've got Beauty, not a bad supporter, not the best one either. Got a Nuzleaf, a Sandile, Walmer, Weedle, Beldum, another one of my favourite Pokemon there, Beldum. Of course, evolving into Metagross, Arrokuda, into a Donphan. If I'm honest, I wasn't a huge fan of some of the artworks in this set. There's some nice ones, and unfortunately I just haven't seen anything that stuck out to me, but one thing that does stick out is those amazing rares. And this one, goes down as one of my most memorable Pokemon. I got this one here from one of my really good friends, Gibson. It was our first ever trade that we did in the Pokemon, and it was for Rayquaza in the Amazing Rare. I honestly can't remember what I traded for it. I'm pretty sure I got it for a really good deal. And then the other really cool product, and this I got into the game with my good mate Daniel, actually, who was just walked in the room behind me, and he's now waving beside me.
Good morning.
There you go in the background. But we got right into the TCG, and this was one of the first things we picked up was the Charizard theme deck. So these are really great product for starting out. There's the Vivid Voltage there. Comes with 60 cards all ready to go in it, and it's just really to get you started. So it's all based around Leon, that card there, and then your Charizard evolution line. So you've got this one here. So as we can see here with this one, Royal Blaze that does 100 plus 50 damage for each Leon card in the background. And then we can use Battle Sense to look at the top 3 cards, put one into your hand. So we can use our Battle Sense to search out our Leons, which wherever he's gone, he'll come back here in a second. I forgot how many good trainer cards there are in this set. In this little box, you get a holo as well. Nice little holo card. There he is there. So when we play Leon, during this turn, your opponent's attacks do 30 more damage. So we play our Leon. The more Leons we get, you know, we could be potentially doing 180. I think that usually comes with 3, maybe 4. So we can do really big damage. And this is what we call a single prize deck. So whenever you knock out a Charizard, you just take 1 prize. Whereas, for example, with our V Pokemon, each time you knock out a Pokemon V, your opponent takes 2. So when you've got 6 prizes, and you can only lose 1, it's a lot better that way. So unfortunately, I've absolutely ripped apart my theme deck now, but thank you to Daniel for letting me lend this one. I've ripped it apart just so I can use some of those really cool trainers. So we might touch on a theme deck video. We might pick some up and we'll do a little battle with them. So we are down now to just 2 packs. I think we'll save the Chunky Chew for last. A couple of nice good hits there today, which I'm really happy with. Let's hope for a couple more. The last couple of pack luck, hey? There's a code card there for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Alrighty. So we've got our Psychic Energy to kick it off. Trumbeak, Sableye. This is one of those artworks where I actually do really like it. I think it looks great. Pesky little gremlin. But I think it is a nice one. D-Watt. I wonder if anyone, let me know down in the comments, did you pick D-Watt? Or Oshawott, I should say, as your starter in Pokemon Arceus? I certainly did. I loved the look of the Samurai in the Hisui version. So I think I'm the only one of my mates to actually go with that. A lot of them have actually gone for the Cyndaquil line, getting Typhlosion at the end. So let me know how you're going with Pokemon Arceus. It's a very popular game. There's that Charizard we were literally just talking about. Fantastic. We've got the Rev Holo there. And then into the Metagross to finish it off. That is, again, after I've just talked about there wasn't too many artworks, we get both the ones I really enjoy in the same pack. I love that Metagross. Have managed to pull him as a full art before. Check out Mighty's collections for that one. We did a little pack battle slash build and battle box, where the build and battle boxes are your pre-releases. Play with them, and I managed to luck out and get a full art Metagross. Fortunately though, couldn't play with it. It was a bit too hard to play with when you play with those ones. But we'll do another one of those videos later on in regards to that one. Our final pack for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you've enjoyed the pack openings today. We've got some really cool hits. But I hope you've just enjoyed learning about an ETB product. That's the main thing I want you to get out of this video today. What you get in an ETB, how it can benefit you. The price is worth it. Dedenne. I do love some of these claymation ones. Nice cute little sleeping Dedenne there. And there's another claymation there in Drillbur. Oshawott. Look at that artwork. Beautiful, cute little artwork there. Dynamo. And for our final card of today's ETB opening is a Terrakion. Not too bad at all. Just a little rare to finish it off. So thanks for coming today, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. There's our Talonflame today. Very handy hit, but of course that's our big one, our Orbeetle. Awesome stuff there is the full art. It's definitely one of the most sought after full arts I have been for this set. I do just love the way it sort of has that really nice wave of purple and orange and reds in the background there. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. Keep an eye on the Instagram posts, I should say, not Instagram videos. We will be putting up some shorts over on Instagram soon. But we're going to have a nice little trainer pack opening battle soon in regards to that one. So keep an eye on it. Bye for now.